Hey, good morning, everybody. It's Pastor Darrell. As you can see, I'm actually driving down the road. I've never done this before, but my schedule is such today that I knew if I didn't do this now, I wasn't going to get a chance to do it today. Let me start. I want to tell you a story. Back in 1988, I was in college, and my wife was working in the schools in Cleveland, Tennessee. One day while she was at work, she got to talking with the early interventionist specialist preventing kids from getting involved in drugs. And they were talking about some of the problem kids there, and my wife began telling Jenna, the lady she was talking with, about my life. And long story short, after talking with her, Jenna went back to her office, told her boss what she had heard. Next thing I know, this boss called me, offered me a job, and I was stunned. You know, I was in college. She was offering me literally almost double, just within $1,000 of being double what I was making before. Told me that they would work around my school schedule if I would be willing to work with them. And long story short, they gave me a job, and I'll be honest, I knew nothing about what I was going to be doing. She had to persuade me to take it. I kept telling her, no, I'm not qualified. And she said, we will train you, we will teach you what to do. And what I couldn't see is God was opening a door for me, not only to provide for my family then, but it also provided me for the next 7 years through school and through my first church pastoring. It reminds me of a story of Moses, when God called Moses and told him to go talk to Pharaoh. If you remember that in Exodus, the 4th chapter, I think it's verse 11 if I'm not mistaken, Moses told God, thanks but no thanks. Can you send somebody else? And God said, no, I'm going to send you. Just do what I've told you to do, and I will tell you what to do and what to say. And that's what I want to share with somebody today. So many times God is calling us to do things that are challenging, things that we feel like we're not prepared for, things we're not equipped to do, and we feel inadequate. And you may be inadequate, but here's what you need to understand. If you wait until if you wait until you know how to do it, the opportunity has passed you by. God is calling us to do things that we're not equipped, because the best training you will ever get is on-the-job training, letting God lead you and direct you. So I want to share with somebody today that if God's calling you, normally when we say things like this, we think about ministry, and it may be ministry, but it may be a new job, it may be some other activity. But when God is calling you, you need to trust Him. He wouldn't call you if He wasn't ready to train you to do the job. So just jump up, do what He has asked you to do, and trust that God will train you and give you the words to say. I'm going to cut this off. I'm in a pretty good rain right now, and it's kind of interfering with my signal. So we'll pick this up another day, but God bless you. Come back and see me again at the Quest.